Hey, welcome to Tim's Workshop. Sorry about the delay there. I haven't done this for a while, so I was getting the camera set back up for doing a live Tim's Workshop. Okay. 2021, it's July. Can't remember what date it is. I think it's mid month. I know that. I just thought I'd do a live just to let you guys know what I've been up to. Uh, Debbie and I went down to the Oregon coast again. Well, we tried last year, but we didn't make it very far because the injectors on the truck were going bad. So instead of ruining the truck, hey, how you doing there, Vesperia? Vesperia. Vesperia? I guess that's how you pronounce it. Queen Vesperia. How you doing? The big old wave going there? Doing fine. Doing fine. So anyway, like I said, you know, the injectors on the truck were going out. So I didn't want to blow the engine up because it's a diesel. You don't want to ruin it. And so I decided, let's just go back home. So we didn't get very far last year. But this year, I had the injectors replaced. I had somebody do it, you know. So the truck ran great, you know. So we went down to the Oregon coast like we do every year. Went down to Florence, Oregon. Debbie's cousins were at a private property down there. So we one day we got in the truck and went up to their property. It was a beautiful place with a lake next to it and all that. He has like a little cabin, but it's more of a get together for the family place, you know, just to kind of hang out by the fire pit, and you know. So that's what we did. It wasn't really hot, you know. It was a beautiful day, and we just kind of hung out by the fire pit and got to meet her cousins that I had never met before. And yeah, that was fun. Florence, we were there for the fireworks show. I posted a video on the fireworks show that we were at the RV park down in Florence watching. We do that every year. But this year, we were closer to the fireworks, which really surprised me. Where they put us down in the lower end of the RV park was actually really close. And, it was right overhead. So that's pretty cool. The video is long, you know, it's a full show, you know, so it's like 20 minutes long, but you can skip through it to the grand finale towards the end there if you want. But it was fun. It was really fun. It was a nice evening. It wasn't raining, you know. It wasn't even cloudy out. It was just a perfect night for a fireworks show. So that was fun, and we went to some other RV spots. Some were good, some weren't so good, you know. And I did a video that's actually loading tonight on one RV park that we were at. That was by Lake Mayfield. It kind of in between Mount St. Helens and Mount Rainier. It's kind of in between there. A place called Mossy Rock. Peevis, how you doing there, Peevis? Welcome. Glad to see you. Hey, James. Oh, you made it. Cool. Yeah, I didn't announce this. It was raining out. So, well, not raining now, but it's still wet. So I decided, I got home from doing all the errands, you know, shopping and all that, you know. So I got my camera. I came out here and I went, well, I think I'll do this. So hopefully the sound and the audio, the audio and video are good. I'm just doing this out in my old, I call it my bubble shed. Those of you that have seen Trailer Park Boys, well, this is kind of like a bubble shed here. So anyway, out in the old bubble shed doing a live. See what else is new. Well, I got the boat turned around. It's down over there, and I washed it yesterday. I got new tabs and license, so I'm gonna be heading out with it, making some videos. I haven't done that in a couple years, so that'll be coming up. Let's see what else I got going. We're talking about going back down south. Oh, oh yeah, Peevis, you're the one that has a Starcraft boat too. All right, yeah. Well, you'll really if you haven't been to Lake Washington before, that's a good lake to put your Starcraft boat on and have a great old day out there. And you like one of my videos, it showed how you can get on Lake Washington and you can go through Mount Lake Cut, which is by the University of Washington, and there's a passageway that goes into Lake Union, and Lake Union is right next to downtown Seattle. So you got to check that out if you ever get on Lake Washington. It's it takes about 4 or 5 hours depending on where you launch at, but it's right by the 520 bridge is where you get into the Mont Lake area. Okay, so check it out. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking the boat out. I made a video on my internet system that I just bought. Right, it's called WineGuard, and I'm gonna put that on my RV roof. We bought a dish tailgater for TV, and we used that on our last trip down to Florence. It didn't work great. We didn't have to worry about hooking the cable up, or whether it works or not. Some parks now don't even have cable TV at their parks anymore. Oh, yeah. Almost to 900 subscribers. Queen, all right. Pretty cool. Yeah, this must be Amanda. You keep changing your name on your YouTube channel, so it's hard to keep up with you. Yeah, see, I'm up over 850 now, and just got to shoot for the 1,000K. Yeah, it's nice because once you hit 1,000, you can use the community tab. And you could post like a picture with kind of a brief explanation of what the picture's about, right? So I'm looking forward to having that capability. Right now, the reason I'm doing the live is because I don't have the capability to let you guys know what's coming up or what's new, So the community tab will do that in a brief thing, Not like this where I just kind of ramble on. But I sure appreciate all you guys subscribing to the channel. That's what it's all about. I like helping people. I get comments on, "Hey, you saved me a bunch of time." I love that. So, being retired, I have the luxury and time of tinkering with everything. So if it's broke, I fix it. Or sometimes not. Let's see, what else you say? Even once you get to the community tab, it would be nice to see the live stream. Yeah, I'm still going to do live streams. Queen, yes, LOL. So, yeah, I'm going to continue the live streams. Yeah, let's see. So, I was saying, I got the internet dish thing. I don't know. Whatever's inside that thing. Anyway, it picks up the cell phone tower signal. It's called WineGuard. But it has the option of just, getting a signal, say like I put it in here and turn it on with a 12-volt battery, I'll be able to pick up my router that's in the house, my Wi-Fi router, and actually it extends the signal. So the signal would be really good using that thing out here. So I should be using it, in case this craps out here. Just use my cell phone, but that's what it's for. So if you're a campground, they have Wi-Fi at the campground, and you're in your RV and you're way at the end of the campground and you can't get a good signal. It keeps spooling on you, or just it doesn't work. This is supposed to resolve that. But you can also use your cell phone data plan with it. So you don't have to use the RV campground signal. You can go from the WinGuard straight to the cell phone tower that's in the general vicinity. So, but you're using your data plan. So depending on how you use your data plan, you might burn right through it. If you're streaming Netflix or something like that. But if you want a good signal and just use it for, getting on your browser and looking up like the local restaurants or whatever you want, we even have a printer in our RV. So if we find something we like, we can print it off and take it with us to, use our GPS. So the wife, she said, hey, when we're driving and we're trying to get use Google Map, to figure out where we're going, she said, will the signal off that WinGuard improve my signal? And I said, yeah, it works. It works that way. So using our data plan, using that WinGuard, right, we will be picking up whatever the closest cell phone tower there is while we're driving. And that way we're not burning up a whole lot of data, because we're only allowed like a couple gigs of data on our plan. And Debbie didn't want to, go for unlimited, right? So it is what it is. So that'll save us some money. Anyway, enough of that. So what else is new? Let's see. My friend just went out salmon fishing. He went with a buddy, and they got a couple nice big crab. They got a couple fish. I don't know what kind of fish and what is legal as far as what he was talking about. All I know is salmon fishing out here in the Sound for me doesn't start till August 14th. And then I'm going to get the boat down there on the Sound and start trolling for coho salmon, hopefully, and get a couple. You're only allowed a couple a day, but they're nice and they fight. They fight really good. And I always do good on crabbing, so I'll have some fresh crab. I could go out there crabbing right now, but I can't fish, I don't know where it's open at. It's not open down here. I know that. It's open for Chinook salmon in this narrow little strip area north of Everett. And you got to have really good GPS to know if you're inbounds or out of bounds, because, man, you don't want to get a ticket for that. James, how often do you go out to fish? As much as I can, actually. I like lake fishing too, so to me that's easier. I just take the small aluminum 12-foot boat and go out fishing. I made a video earlier, about a month ago, and Buddy and I went trout fishing, but it was okay. It wasn't great, but any day on the water's great, whether you're catching fish or not. But now the big boat, I can take it lake fishing too, and so I'll be doing that, whether it's on the Sound or you remember that video? Yeah, it was fun. had some people going, "Hey, you using that dog for bait?" No. I thought that was funny. And then when I threw that fish back in, he says, "Hey, you're not gonna keep that minnow, huh?" I go, "No, I don't. I don't eat trout, you know." So I just let him go. But if it's a salmon, though, I'll keep it for sure. I like salmon. I just went and bought some sockeye salmon at the store. Uh, James is saying, Queen Amanda's saying hi to you, James. Yeah, let's see what else. Uh, I actually printed up a list of stuff I wanted to talk about. Sorry about the hair there. I was going to print up a list and I couldn't find the list to print. So I'll just wing it. Yeah. Uh, this thing, the Mercury Mark 10. I thought I had it running good, and I took it out to lake when I went fishing with Buddy, and I didn't record it, but this thing wouldn't stay running. It runs in the barrel out here, but when I put it on the lake, it wouldn't run. You know, so I went, oh man. So I think I might try it with a big boat. And I might try a different fuel hookup with it because to me it was like running out of gas. It wouldn't keep feeding gas. And I fixed the fuel pump on the thing, so I don't know. I don't know. I just got to play with it some more. But I want to try it, and I'm going to try it on the big boat. For one, it's a little too heavy for my small boat, and the thing was almost ready to sink out there. I was in shallow water, but I went, oh man, this isn't going to work, you know. So I gave up. And this thing's not really that light to be lugging around back and forth from the boat to the truck and back. Yeah. So let's see what else. I got the truck, like I said, run great. The RV was fine. We're going to take it out again, maybe in October. And go back down to Florence again. But we were talking about Canada too. Now I have my passport, you know, and they're talking about opening up the border again. So Debbie doesn't have a passport. So I think they still allow enhanced driver's license to go from Washington. It would only be good for Washington to go up to Canada and then come back to Washington. You can't go over to Idaho, you know, and get back in. You know, you got to have the. Otherwise, you'd be getting a license for each state that was on the northern border. That'd be kind of expensive. So that's why you want a passport. That way you don't have to worry about it. Oh, he says, could the hookup to the tank be the cause for the issue running? It could be. I just gotta, you know, I have to play with it, and I think having it on the back of the bigger boat, I could put it in a barrel with water, turn it around, run it, you know. But what I need the hood off of this thing when I do it, and I need to start it with a drill motor. And the setup I got it works, but it's kind of sketchy. I'd like to have myself one of those little ratchet adapters that you can put the socket on. And then when the thing starts, it spins faster than the ratchet, but it'll ratchet. It won't, you know, jam up on you, you know. So I'm going to get one of those. Plus, it's handy for a breaker bar. You could use the breaker bar and use it as a ratchet head assembly with that adapter. You know, I don't know if you've ever used a 1/2 inch breaker bar on your wheels, on the lug nuts, and you have to stop, pull the socket off, reset it, push it on, then turn it again. You won't have to do that with this adapter, and it's reversible too. Got them on Amazon, so I'm gonna order one up and do that. But I'm also going to use it to start this thing without the pull cord. And once you take the hood off of this Mercury Mark 10, there's no way of starting it unless you put a socket on the nut that's on the flywheel and start it that way. That's good. I've seen some techs with those ratchet adapters. Yeah, Cody Bass up in Alaska, he starts his with a drill motor, but there's not a ratchet on it, so I don't know how long that drill motor of his is going to last doing it that way, or twisting his arm off, but he seems to do okay with it. I'd like to find a corded heavy drill like that to do this with myself. Mine is just a battery DeWalt, and I think I'm burning the drill by using it that way. Let's see. So I don't want to go on with this forever. I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and thanks to you, you subscribers that are on with me right now. I appreciate it. I'm going to do another video here shortly. Not the boat one, not going out on the lake, but I'm going to do one on the trailer, showing you how to chase down a broken wire with my little tester I got that chases down wiring. I'm going to do that while I have the boat out here, and I'm purposely going to cut a wire so the signal will stop at that point, and then I'm just going to make the video, and then I'll fix that, put a waterproof fuse splice on that, the area I cut, put it back together and stuff. So people have been asking me, how's that work on a boat trailer? And I go, well, I'll have to make a video, because a wire, for one, goes into an enclosed tube on the trailer. So this will pick up the signal inside that tube. That doesn't mean you can fix it. It just means you know where it's at. So you can pull the wire all the way out and replace it. But at least you know where the break is. And, it's good to see you, and nice to have a chat. I appreciate it, James. So I'm going to end this thing. It's been 23 minutes. I don't want to go over a half hour. And yeah, easy repair. Yeah. So that's going to be coming up. I got other videos too. I'm brainstorming. I got a list, but my memory's not that great for remembering what I write on the list. I'm just going to have to go through it, figure out, the next videos that are coming up. Hey, I know one thing. I got a wire feed welder now. So a spool welder. So I'm going to be doing some welding videos too. My other little welder, the Banggood, whatever, it just burns holes through metal like crazy. It's too much with a stick welder on that thing. So I got a wire feed one now, so I can do lighter sheet metal. So that'll be coming up. I'm going to do a little test on it here shortly. Alrighty. So you guys take it easy. Appreciate you watching my videos. Welding is something I would love to practice with. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of excited about this. I want to try this little welder out. My daughter's boyfriend, he says, I never use it. And I said, well, I'll take it. So I got welder. Also got a drill press from him too. So That'll come in handy too. So y'all take it easy and check out my video coming out tonight. All right. See ya.